Bonjour, a quick video today to talk about the French income tax form, déclaration d'impôt sur le revenu. So we have to file this before the end of May. And I can see some people panicking, but just to let you know that the tax office is actually being very useful this season. You can book some appointments with your local tax office in order to help you file your personal income tax. Just know that if you're dealing with it, if you're doing it with an accountant, that's going to cost you about 350 euros. Accountants tend to be super busy, so you want to book your time with them if you want to work with an accountant. But if you want their help from the tax office, you can also do this. And I'm going to show you where to go, just to let you know that this functionality is only available when we're getting close to the French income tax. So usually May, you can book your appointments online, but then this function tends to disappear after that. So I'm on impotgouv.fr. Just to remind you that there's two spaces that you can access from here. Espace particulier is for you as an individual, and espace professionnel is for you if you have a business. So if you have a business like a micro entrepreneur, sole trader, or incorporated business, when we talk about income tax, this is a personal tax, so you're not going to go on the red section. Well, if you already declared online, you're going to go on the blue section, espace particulier. Now, I'm taking the assumption of either it's your first time, your first declaration in France, and in that case, you can't declare online. If it's your first declaration, you have to go on paper. So I find it even better if you can go and see a tax office. If you already declared in the past, if you've done at least one declaration, you'll have to do it online, and therefore you would go on espace particulier. But again, you can still book an appointment with the tax office to help you. Anytime there's something difficult, you started to receive a pension, you've left a job and you have a bonus that they give you when you left the company, you started your business, you got some extra money, you don't know where to declare, book the appointment with them. They're not going to bite you. I know it's scary to go and say that you're going to see the tax office, but they're actually very useful. And once they've shown you the forms that you need and where to place it, it means that next year you'll be able to book it. So if we're just going to go on contact et rendezvous, and we're going to say particulier, because the French income tax is a personal tax. This request is for the managing your taxes, declaring, and I want to take an appointment with them either on site or by phone. I would suggest you go on site, because if you bring all your paperwork, it's easier to deal with someone face to face and show the papers rather than doing it by phone or by Visio. So here I'm going to say we're going to go for, it's not for tax foncière, it's for another impôt, and then actually have to say where I'm based. So I'm going to take my case. I'm based in Normandy. An address here, and it tells me, right, okay, that's the office I relate to. This one for me for personal income tax is based in Cherbourg, so I can call them. Here it tells you when it's open, and I'm going to book the appointment. So we're now on this new screen with my local offices to book an appointment. So we have to say again, I want an appointment to declare and pay my income tax. This is, in that case, I'm going to say this is my first income tax. Let's say that's your case, it's your first time in France and you want to do this, or you have some income coming from abroad, or you have something unusual that you want to declare, or any other request relating to your French income tax. And I don't want it by phone, I want to go in person. So I have here, for instance, they've given me two offices, which is about 25-30 kilometers for me. And it's interesting that you try one after the other, you come back, because, for instance, I checked the one in Cherbourg, and there were just a couple of days left, where the one in Valen, which is about the same distance for me, but further, is not in such a big town, into brackets, there were 4 more days available. So come back to the page before and try different places. If you can see there's hardly any appointments left, it's worthwhile going to a smaller town, because you'll have more slots. So for instance, here, if I look in Valogne, which is about the same distance for me, I have 4 more days to be able to choose help. So then I just say the time, and you can see there's an appointment about every 20 minutes, and then you have to give your personal details. So they have it ready, and basically what you have to do is to prepare that appointment. When you get there, you want them to fill in the forms for you. So you bring all the documents that you can find, your turnover declaration, your rental income, if you have a pension from abroad or any other sources of income from abroad. Bring this in so they can help you filling the forms. And if you also read my blog articles, you can already print a copy of the form that you will require, so you can start to pre-fill them, which will help the people from the tax office to help you.